Oh, welcome to the Daily Presidential Address. I'm Lawrence Presman. I've got a bet for you guys on the Tennessee-Washington game that goes on Sunday. Before we get into that, again, I got to remind everybody, and I've done this ad nauseum, we've got an incredible offer going over at WagerTalk. $69 7-day all-access pass. This is a perfect time to bet at WagerTalk. It's a perfect time to buy me. I've got a 5% play up tonight in NHL, first one of the season. I got another one in college football on Saturday. Please head over to WagerTalk. Instead of buying our plays individually, $69 for 7 days. Okay, so what do we do in this Tennessee-Washington game? And I want to shout out to Tennessee right off the bat. Great game last week by them. And honestly, this team's really been playing better of late. They still can't win consistently. Okay, that's a bit of a joke. All they do is lose consistently. But Will Levis was able to move the ball last week. He put up close to 300 yards in the air. And if you watch the game or the highlights, there were even some big plays along the way. It also seems like he is developing some type of chemistry with Calvin Ridley. So hats off to Tennessee for an outstanding performance last week. Now, the question we all have to ask ourselves moving forward is, what do we do with this Washington team? This is a team that came out gangbusters. I think they'd won 6 of 7, and then they hit the skids and lost 3 in a row. This team is a jump-off team or a jump-on team, and I don't know the answer to that. How quickly we forgot Jaden Daniels is a rookie. How quickly we forgot that their defense is suspect. But with that said, maybe they're still a bet-on team. They were 1 point away from beating the Steelers. Well, 2 points, 1 point away from tying them. And they were leading 10-6 against Philadelphia going into the fourth. The Dallas game, well, that was just crazy. So what do we do? Is Washington a good team? Is Washington a bad team? I'm going to use the wait-and-see approach here and not touch the side in this game. What I like is the over. I think this line is short, guys. Washington has scored 40 points themselves twice this season. They scored 38 points once, 34 points once. This team can get us close themselves to the number of 44.5. Now, I know the Titans are horrible on offense, but they did just put 32 up on the Texans. And as we discussed, Levis just put up close to 300 yards in the air in both his last 2 games. So it's not just like a Bryce Young anomaly. Plus, I honestly think both defenses are completely overrated. Washington consistently allows 20 or more points. And also the Titans, from a defensive perspective, they have allowed 52 points on them in one game alone this year. They've allowed 30 plus 3 times this year. 3 times in their last 9 games, and over 27 5 times in their last 9 games. We got a great offense in Washington that's moving the ball. Tennessee has found some rhythm on offense. Both defenses are overrated. It is a low total. Take over the total of 44.5. Thanks, guys. Make sure to hit that like button.